Alright guys, let's take a look at this shoulder girdle. I know some of you are having a difficult time, so let me pull this up real quick. Here we go. So you have, let's kind of go there real quick first, and then I'll show you what we're doing. So I clicked assignment headquarters. Alright, and so I've got sports skill analysis assignments here. Should open up. Okay, so you've got, this is where you submit it. It doesn't matter if you submit it 3 or 4 or 5 times, you're going to submit it to this link. It should offer as many times as you want. Now for your group blog assignments, you're going to submit here. So you'll click on here and your group blogs will show up, so you should be good to go. So now here's your skill analysis blog instructions. Not only your skill analysis and your blog instructions, so make sure you read that thoroughly so that you know what to write to submit on your blog, and all that's due this week, so we need to get that done. Alright, so now I'm going to pull up the shoulder girdle. I'm going to open this. You guys will do the same thing. Alright, so now we got this little YouTube video here. I'm going to pull it up, and it should pull up directly to the point at which I wanted you guys to look at. So notice it's at 2:42, and here he goes. Notice, let's pause it. Okay, there he went. So I'm just going to read back just a little bit. Okay, so notice if I'm looking at his, this would be the load phase right here. So in the load phase, notice this left arm or this right arm right here, it's really being pulled back really hard. Now if you pull your own arm back, let's look at this picture right here. Alright, so this right arm, if it's being pulled back, what do you think it's doing? Okay, out of all of these, alright, now this one's going out front of the body. What do you think it's doing? Okay, now these are, I'm just telling you right now, they're doing opposite. Okay, because one is getting squeezed in and one is getting pulled out. Alright, I'm giving you guys some answers here. They're not, without giving you answers. I'm trying to show you. Now, this arm right here, I can tell you right now, I mean, that arm's going kind of downward. I'm just saying that without giving it to you. So I'm going to be looking at these, alright? And I'll be looking at maybe these or these, okay? Alright, with this one right here. So what do we think that's doing? Do we think it's upward rotating, or do we think it's downward rotating based on what this arm is doing right here? Alright, is it going up, or is he squeezing his shoulders up to his ears for elevation? Alright, or is he pulling down with his arms for depression? I don't think so. I think it's going to be one of these, alright, for the left side. And then the right side is doing something with this right arm right here, is doing something completely different. It can be adducting, and it can be upward rotation. It could be this left arm right here, all right, or this left shoulder girdle, okay, could be downward rotating, all right, or it could be upward rotating, or it could be just kind of abducting away for this one right here, which, all right, could be just abducting, because I don't know that it's doing either one of these. For this one, that looks pretty straight across, so that one's pulling out. It's pulling out. But this one right over here, this right arm is going that way, so that shoulder girdle has to be doing something else. All right, it's not doing what this one's doing. So I'm just giving you some hints from phase to phase. So this is the load phase. All right, now if I was to back it up, I'm gonna pull this off a little bit. Back it up a little bit and see if I can get just a standard, I would say a standard prep phase would be he just standing before he starts swinging back. Alright, just standing with the arms out to the side. And that would be kind of a standard prep phase. And you can decide what that is with the arms just standing straight out to the side. There's no twisting, no moving, just straight out to the side. Just before they start moving. Now I'll kind of know where you're at, and I kind of give you some credit if you start with the prep phase in a different spot. But this right here is the load phase. All right, now watch. He's going to move into the prep phase. All right, or force phase. All right, so this is force phase here. Now he's swinging out. This is still, his body is rotated, but his arm is in the same position it was far back load. It's back here. But he's moving from, in the force phase, he's moving from here way up here, okay? Now his body is rotated. This is the same, but this is still all the force phase, and it's going to move forward just a little bit. See that? Now it's up. So what did that do? It went from back to forward, okay? This right arm, and I can tell you right now, it did opposite of when it went back for the load phase. And this left arm right here, it did opposite, okay? It did opposite of this right here, okay? It just did, all right? So it's going to swing out, and it's going to go in. It's got to. This one is in, and it's about to come out. All right, and it's still going. It's still really, look, you can see this back. This one has swung around, and it's most likely going from out to what? Okay, and this right here, the shoulder girdle, it is tight. It's squeezed in here, and it's about to do what? All right, I'm just giving you guys hints. You tell me, all right? You tell me, but it's not hard to see. This is force phase, and then on follow through is going to be way out here. It's just as far as it goes. It's really, I'm just telling you, there's not much difference in the force phase and the follow through in this shoulder girdle. There's not much, all right? There might be a little bit of difference right in here, but this is going. And so when we're talking about the primary movement, or the primary in the follow through, the whole purpose is to follow through. It's not to stop. That's why we call it the follow through. All right, so don't think stopping. All right, think follow through. That's the primary movement for contraction and for the movement of that shoulder girdle. All right, so maybe that'll help you a little bit. I'm gonna hit stop.